Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Episode 3, The Chronicles of MINTINK. This week, I got Bruno here from VaughanCon. Bruno's a good friend of mine, a longtime collector. We're going to dive in. Bruno's going to tell us a little bit about VaughanCon happening this August. We're going to talk a little bit about MINTINK and what VaughanCon and MINTINK do together. But before we do that, Bruno brought me... So I was at a show about 2 months ago. Bruno and his brother were there. I went to go visit them at a toy show. No, I'm lying. Bruno and I went to go visit his brother at the toy show in Ajax. And I collect G.I. Joe 80, 83, 87, and G1 Transformer. So I bought a Superion combiner. And the shield was missing. And 3 months later, this gentleman and his brother...
We found it.
The vendor was great. They all worked it out. The next show, Angelo got it. It got to Bruno, and it got back to John. So thanks for this.
There it is.
I can't begin to tell you the significance of this Transformer. So growing up, I grew up, and life was a little bit challenging. I'm a single mom growing up, and it wasn't always easy for her. So one birthday, and I have very he's probably, because my short-term, long-term memory is zapped for all those years of whatever. But anyway, limited sort of memories in certain aspects. But getting this Transformer for I think it was my 7th or 8th birthday, 9th birthday. You look back now and I see these, I follow all these groups, and I'll see the consumers distributing catalog, and the combiner was $49, and it hits me because you think fuck, $50. We're just today's day and age versus... what was the world like in 1985, 40 years ago. So anyway, I stare at this guy. He's on my shelf at home. Literally every night I smile. So thanks for that.
No, you got to have it complete. And you mentioned consumers. My dad worked for consumers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So
those catalogs.
So your dad, okay, so this is a great segue into kind of your love for collectibles of VaughanCon, because I'm pretty confident, and after having talked to your dad a little bit at the show when he was helping Angelo, he's the reason you guys are so... into cards and collectibles.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about, not me, you could tell me, but really you're telling them, about, and remember, subscribe, and leave comments, all that great stuff. Tell us about the journey, and then kind of tell us a little bit about VaughanCon.
Yeah. So basically it was funny. I can't remember how old I was, maybe grade 4, 5, 6, right around there. My dad brought me this box. It had those old 92 Blue Jay cards, the pop-up ones, the ones that
Yeah, sure.
So that, the war in Iraq cards.
Last week in the studio, I opened a Desert Storm. We hit Bush, Mulroney, and Saddam. I sent them for grading.
Yeah, I saw it. So the nostalgic was real.
Love that.
And then it had a whole set of coins. So coins from around the world, and those, the mint coins. So it was... that basically started my collecting journey. I was like, okay, what is this? How can I move this forward? Yeah. And I started with the coins and stamps, and then kind of getting into the higher end cards, going to the shows, and
as you progressed with age.
Yeah, as I progressed with age, going to different shows, and then setting up when I was in high school through some different connections and good people in the hobby. I just started, and then I started with my first Jordan and Gretzky, and still had those the original ones today. I never sold my original ones.
Just a whole bunch of others in between.
Yeah, everything in between.
I used to have a whole bunch of Gretzky's, but there was a point in time, over the last 5 years where it just made sense to...
No, you had to.
Part ways with said Gretzky's.
Yeah. And then...
But I do have one of the very first purchases I made when I started to reinvest in 2018, 19, I was talking to this in my last episode with the coach about, you get some disposable income, and the first thing people do is, let's go back and get what I couldn't get.
Yeah.
So one of the pieces in my PC is a complete 1979 O-Pee-Chee set with the Gretzky, and it's probably a 2, but it doesn't matter. I bought the whole set in a binder, and it was it's just, because it was never, when I was young, it wasn't attainable. I just told you a story about a $40 Transformer. Imagine a Wayne Gretzky rookie. Even then, it was still a $500,000 card, right? So your dad gets you guys into collecting. Let's fast forward. You're an adult. You have kids, and a few years ago, you started what is a ton of fun. It's a great event. I've been a couple times. Last year was awesome. We're really excited for this year. But VaughanCon.
Yeah. So VaughanCon, it's fully accessible convention, family-friendly event. Basically, like we talked about, that nostalgic factor.
Yeah,
But people in their 30s, 40s, 50s bringing their kids, bringing up the generation.
This is what it is right now. You know, again, I was talking about that in the last episode with the coach here. 100% right.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to make a show and create a show that I can bring my kids to, that they're proud of. You know, we call them the VaughanCon princesses. They're there. They distribute all our cards, all the different restaurants and shops and anywhere in the community. So we're really big on community and family. And throughout the years, we've grown. We have amazing sponsors. We've collaborated with amazing people. We get around 45.
What year are you in this year?
Going on our third official year.
Nice.
So we got shut down a few times with COVID.
It doesn't matter.
Pop-ups, but
Whatever.
moving forward, yeah.
But you guys are, so you're talking about, and your girls are great. They come to the store. You're talking about
their favorite place. I can't mention it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna tell us.
She was crying that day when we had to leave, and you were there.
I love it. I love it. It's all about the kids. So the event is still one day.
One day, yeah.
Okay, and it happens this year.
August 10th.
August 10th. Okay, sick. So you have the event is happening in August. So in between, what you're just telling me, just to make sure that the people that are watching get it, is you and your family go almost weekly to different events in the community. So you're promoting VaughanCon and your values of VaughanCon, but you're expressing these values on a regular basis. You did the big blood donor campaign.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're really big with our charity events. So we work with different charities. Last year, we had 14 different charities come out from Youth to Youth Global. We had Smash
at the blood donor event.
No, at VaughanCon.
Oh, last year. I'm sorry.
Last year. And Smash a Good Pinata, so adults with disabilities. They came out, they made Pokemon pinatas for everybody. Waves of Change. So basically, that's again, this year.
Charity, yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing charity. So anybody with, a child with autism, they can come for free. And we really do our best to make it a great experience for that child, but also the siblings. So not just
sure.
Not just
so it's very much a family-oriented event. So basically, you created this event so you could go and do and enjoy all of the things that you used to love to do when you were a kid with your kids, and you want to share that experience with other people. So I can also tell you, as like a big kid, I go to the event and I have a great time. And it's like that. For me, it's different than a card show because, I mean, a card show is great. And I know there's, great big presence. I mean, MINTINK's there, etc. But I love toys. I love seeing the latest and greatest in kids, so
we're a pop culture convention.
That's exactly what it is. So, there's a great stat. Just this year, adults in, the age of 25 to 45-ish, or give or take maybe to 50, just past kids as the number one purchaser of toys.
Oh, imagine.
So as much as your event is, at the end of the day, all the work Bruno does and everything else he does is cost money and everything else, and we all got to eat. So it very much also does cater to the adult collector, but I guess that's the whole experience. I get to go and, geek out as a kid and have a blast and go buy my G.I. Joes and my Transformers and my cards, but my kids can come and they can just, watching, in that element, I'm sure that, I mean, I saw it when you were there, right?
Yeah. So
and the fun stuff outside, there's it's like a festival's happening.
Everything, indoor, outdoor, 250 vendors. And we really do our best to split it up. So cards, comic, nostalgia, old school vintage.
I like it. Great variety. Yes, very good variety. And you have cosplay?
Cosplay, we're going to have our huge cosplay contest for kids and adults. Adults win a cash prize. The kids win VaughanCon bucks, which supporting our vendors.
So they can go out and spend it. Whoopsie. They can go out and spend it with the vendors.
Yeah, and we're going to have food trucks outside like last year. So there's food, alcohol. So literally something for everybody.
Points at me. So yeah, right. So for the parent that's gotta go but doesn't, isn't want to, like me or Bruno, but is going because you're being a super parent for the kids, don't worry. There's we have some Prosecco and some beers for you.
There's something for everybody. Something really exciting. I haven't seen anywhere else. We're giving away $10,000
So I saw this. I've been seeing some of your supporters promote this. So tell me about this contest. So hold on, a chance to win $10,000.
Yeah.
August 10th.
Yep, August 10th.
VaughanCon.
Yep. All you need is your ticket, 18 plus. Just roll up.
Okay, so the kids can't win. So more reason for the parents to be there for the big kids.
18 plus. They're gonna come. You're gonna roll the dice. If you roll 6 sixes, you win 10 grand.
So that's it, eh?
That's it. That's how simple it is.
You gotta roll Yahtzee. Isn't that Yahtzee? I'm pretty sure that's
5
Yahtzee.
or 6. Yeah, we made a little bit harder. 6 of them.
I'm not at our podcast isn't at a high enough level where I have somebody sitting over there ready to answer all my cues. It's coming though. But what role is Yahtzee? I'm pretty sure that's crazy.
Might be 5. We had to up the ante a little bit for
All right, the
grand.
insurance, right? Yeah. Hold on, I can't type. He's right. Of course you're right. 5 of the same as Yahtzee. So this is 6 and 6 sixes.
Yep.
Okay.
So
How many opportunities do you get?
Just one.
So on entry?
Where you line up, you're gonna sign up. You put your name.
So with your ticket, so everybody with purchase gets a shot to roll a dice, and if you hit 6 sixes, you win 10K.
Even our vendors or cosplayers that get to come for free, you dress up.
18 plus, everybody gets a shot.
That's it. It's going to be fun.
Now,
Somebody's going to win. We got a big check ready.
Only one winner.
One winner.
Somebody wins, it's over for
We're going to have
else.
other prizes.
So the first person walks in the door, hits 6. Like I walk in the door, set up my booth, I hit 6 sixes, and then it's game over.
I remember what you did at the expo.
I won. I was the first one.
And you were the only winner.
And I was the first winner.
You scared them.
7. I hit number 7. Oh yeah, I think they thought they were paying the policy all weekend.
They were all scared.
If you don't know, at the expo, there was a booth that had a roulette wheel.
And they're coming to VaughanCon.
And it was if you hit your number, it was a free purchase up to $500. So I had bought a Clyde Drexler rookie card.
Yeah. The autographed Boss Elvis.
Autograph, yeah, and it was a $300 card. Paid him, and I spun the wheel. 7.
First one. You scared them.
It was hilarious. So if I win the $10,000, like I won the free purchase, where did the prize on the spot? No, there's
big check. It's a big check.
So they won't. A big check's no good at the bank. So like they'll get their cash though.
Yeah.
And the next week they'll get a real check. I don't want a big check. I want a small check.
Yeah. No. Like that.
Or an EFT.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, if I win, I'll spend the money at VaughanCon.
Yeah. Right.
That's it.
We would spend it all.
I'm going to. I'm committed. I'll spend the money at VaughanCon.